Hi there, this is Joanne, and in this lesson we're looking at the able endings. That's ible and able. They're both common spelling patterns for adjectives and usually sound the same. They mean able to or fit for, as in acceptable, understandable, responsible. And these following words mean able to be: available, available to be used or obtained; audible, able to be heard; breakable, able to be broken; visible, able to be seen. So when do we use ible and when do we use able endings? So is it understandable, terrable, dependable? Knowing which of these suffix endings to use can be tricky, really tricky. There are no hard and fast rules with these. You've just got to learn them, I'm afraid, and practice them. Let's go deeper into these endings. There are more words ending in able, about 900, than ible, less than 200. Let's look at the able words. They usually come from French. We can make new words with this ending. Networkable, childproofable. So general rule is if we take away the able ending, we're usually left with a root word. For example, understandable equals understand plus able. Enjoyable, enjoy plus able. Comfortable equals comfort plus able. Dependable. But like all spelling rules, there are always exceptions. If the root word ends in E, then we usually drop the E. Value plus able, valuable. Desirable, movable, believable, excitable. But, words that keep the E are saleable, hireable, sizable, nameable. The best way to remember these is to memorize them. But, drop the E or keep the E. Both of these are correct in these words. Likeable with an E or without an E. Lovable, E, no E. Usable, E, no E. The Y becomes I when adding able. Justify, change the Y to I. Justifiable. Rely, reliable. We can also apply the 1-1-1 doubling up rule when adding able to words like forget. The second syllable is stressed and it has one vowel and one syllable, so we double up the T. Forgettable. And regret, regrettable. You can check out my other video on the doubling up 1-1-1 rule. Also, we usually keep the E with words ending in CE and GE, so the words retain the soft C and G sound. Changeable, manageable, noticeable, pronounceable, serviceable, traceable, knowledgeable. If the main part of the word ends with a hard C, as in cab, can, or hard G, game, then the ending is always able. For example, despicable, applicable, impeccable, amicable, navigable. Let's look at the ible words. Ible words come from Latin, and there are no new Latin words, so we can't make any new words like networkable or childproofable. As a general rule, we aren't left with a root word when we take away the ible ending, like in the able endings. But as I said, there are always exceptions. Look at these: corruptible, destructible, contemptible, perfectible. Notice these have got a TIBL letter pattern. It's always great to see patterns and also to know and understand exceptions to rules. Look at these: access plus IBL, flexible, and the other tibble endings: convertible, digestible, convertible. We also drop the E with ible: collapsible, response, sensible, reducible. Words ending in C have a softer sound with ible: forcible, invincible, reducible. Notice we drop the E in forcible, reducible. Mainly when we take away the ible endings from the word, we're left with a word that doesn't really make sense. You just have to learn the common ones, and there's some great words in the ible word list. Look at these: terrible, horrible, incredible, sensible, possible, impossible, edible, accessible, flexible, legible, collapsible, visible, responsible, reversible. Great words. So let's recap. Able is the most common ending, and we can make up new words with this ending. We can see the root word in these words if we knock off the able ending. And remember, we can keep the E or drop the E with likeable, lovable, usable. Some great able words are available, adorable, comfortable, vegetable, understandable, acceptable, reasonable, bearable, believable, capable, flammable, changeable. Oh, loads of them. And words in the ible list include sensible, possible, impossible, horrible, terrible, legible, illegible, flexible, credible, incredible. If you want to do some exercises around able and ible, then pop over to my website www.howtospell.co.uk and check out the games section. Also, while you're there, check out my spelling patterns and pronunciation masterclass. The course goes into detail about all these patterns and rules and pronunciation. Great course. Okay, well, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.